Her series of golf lessons from the club's professional had come well after she'd made her many purchases in Berebury's best fashion shops, to say nothing of those carefully colour-coded items she'd bought in the pro's own shop beside the clubhouse. Even the numbered covers on her wooden clubs matched the muted shades of her outfit. "I can well believe it," said Ursula dryly. She had also noticed that it had been while the golf professional's pupil had been taking a practice backswing that her friend had appeared to be in most need of the man's assistance. "I expect," she added a trifle maliciously, "he thought the backswing was where he could be most helpful." "Oh," agreed Helen eagerly, "it is." "What Jock told me," said Ursula, her tongue still well in her cheek, "was that getting your golf swing right in the first place is just like learning to ride a bicycle." "I'm sure he's right," said Helen Ewell prettily, "although it's something I could never do. Ride a bicycle, I mean." "That's the funny thing about golf. One day you can't hit a thing," mused Ursula, half to herself, "and suddenly, the next day, you can." When she herself had first taken up the game, she had only been able to afford a very short series of lessons from the professional at the club, Jock Selkirk, but in any case she hadn't relished being pawed by the man. "It's all very well for some," said Helen petulantly. "You seem to have picked it up all right, Ursula. Look at where your ball's got to." "Nevertheless," rejoined Ursula Millward sturdily, "there's no getting away from the fact that we're both still rabbits." "I'm not sure that I want to win the Rabbits' Cup anyway," sniffed Helen, after she'd hit her ball again, but not very far, this time with a No. 5 iron club. "I don't think that winning is something we need to worry about," said Ursula, well aware that her own second shot had not gone anything like as far as her first. "Neither of us." "You know, Ursula, I play so well when Jock is coaching me." Helen slung her club back into her golf bag in manifest disappointment. "It's not fair." Her friend forbore to remark that Helen performed everything better when there was a man, any man, watching her. Instead, she glanced over her shoulder and said, "I think we'd better keep going. There are some more rabbits coming along behind, and we don't want to have to let them play through us, do we?" This was something that Helen and Ursula might not have wanted, but in the event they had no option. In spite of the pair of them hurrying after their balls and playing as speedily as they could, the couple playing behind them kept gaining on them. On the second hole, they were driving off the tee before Helen and Ursula had even reached the green. On the third hole, they had to linger behind, while Helen took 4 putts before she sank her ball. "It's no good, Ursula," Helen said, in despair, halfway down the 4th hole. "I just can't play my best, while they're just standing there, waiting and waiting." "It is a bit unnerving," admitted Ursula, "being watched like this while we try to play." "I'd no idea that competitions were so nerve-wracking," moaned Helen, as they panted up to the 5th tee. Ursula grinned. "You wait till we get to play in the Sharks versus the Minnows tournament." Helen made a face. "I won't do it." She glanced over her shoulder. "Look, the others are holing out on the 4th already. It's not fair." "We'll wave them through on the 6th, shall we?" suggested Ursula, adding, by way of consolation, "They're much better than we are anyway." "Good idea." Helen readily assented to this. She shuddered. "I couldn't bear it if they shouted 4 at us." "Besides," said Ursula, looking about her appreciatively, "it's a lovely day, and the course is looking beautiful."